Algebra 2 Honors, Lesson 11.1, Arithmetic Sequences. So we start with a sequence of numbers, in this case 43, 37, 31, 25, 19, and we ask what is the next in the sequence. A lot of people just look at it and say, oh, I've noticed that it's going down by 6. So if I keep going, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just numbering them. Number 6 will be 13. Well, what about the 10th term? Well, now this gets a little bit laborious. Down by 6, 7. Down by 6, 1. Down by 6, negative 5. Down by 6, negative 11. So that's the 10th term. That's the next term. And so on. So it's math class. It's an arithmetic sequence. It's got to be a formula. What do we want to call the change from one term to the other? We'll call it a common difference. We'll give it the letter D. And we notice that we just subtracted that one, but we'll also notice that there was no change for the first term, so we have to account for that. So the formula for any term is the first term plus D times n minus 1. N minus 1 bothers people. You just have to remember, would it work for the very first term? The answer is no if you didn't have the n minus 1. If you just left it as n, you'd have D plus the first term equals the first term. That makes no sense. First term has to be itself plus 0. So that's really about it. So let's write an equation for the sequence. Going up by 9, I like to check 2. You don't have to check after that unless somebody screwed up. And you will say this is equal to the first term, 8 plus 9 times n minus 1. That is an equation for the sequence. Oh, I want the 20th term. A20 equals 8 plus 9 times 20 minus 1. 8 plus 9 times 19 equals 8. Grab a calculator. 179. That's a bit easier than counting them out. 35, 44, 53 until I get all the way up to the 20th term. Terms that are between other terms are called arithmetic means. So you write it out like this. That's 4 terms in there. So we can do it a couple different ways. I'll do it the way I'd prefer to do it. We have to add. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. So D is 91 minus 16 over 5. D is 15. And in case you're worried you're going to mess it up, always check. 31, 46, 61, 76. Looks like it works. If you want to do it algebraically, you would say term 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Term 6, 91 equals term 1, 16 plus, we don't know what the D is, times 6 minus 1. Oh, look at that. 91 minus 16 over 5 equals the distance, which equals 15. And then we just go and fill them in from there. called the arithmetic means. Means an average. If you take 16 plus 46 divided by 2, you'd get the average being 31. That's it. Happy mathing.